What's up, YouTube? It's Bill Christensen, and I'm back with another haul for you guys. Uh, I'm up to 43 subscribers somehow. That's really awesome. Thank you to all 43 of my subscribers. This is actually a haul I picked up from Second and Charles yesterday during New Comic Book Day, and I got in there quick and I'll get right into the haul. Check that out. This is the Deadpool vs. Thanos Ron Lim variant. I really do like this book. I mean, if you could watch my hauls, I really don't get, too into modern books too much. But this thing is really beautiful. I really do like this. And the book itself is really cool. They got a Ryan Reynolds specific joke in there. Doctor Doom makes an appearance. This is a really cool comic, and to be honest, I'm really excited about it. I was super excited about the Hulk vs Thanos, and to be honest, that sucked balls. The covers are awesome, but the story sucked balls super bad. I hope nobody hates me for saying that, but I think it sucks super big balls. Did I say that? It sucks balls. But yeah, Deadpool versus Thanos. This, I'm hoping it will be everything that the Hulk versus Thanos should have been. They should have called Hulk versus Thanos the Hulk versus Annihilus, in my opinion. This is something I found in one of their little long boxes. This is X Factor number 92. And what's really cool about this is that is Joe Quesada's autograph. And it came with the certificate of authenticity. This is a part of the same storyline where Wolverine gets his adamantium snatched out of him in X-Men number 25. It's really cool how the whole Fatal Attraction storyline works, but I mean, that's that's kind of something that like I think everybody had when they first start collecting is all of them. What I want now is the X-Men number 25 gold. Like I don't have that or the black and white, but I got tons of these Fatal Attractions, but I didn't have this one with Joe Quesada's autograph on it, and that's pretty cool. He's a legend. This is Spider Man 2099, and this is a real low print run. This is the last book of Spider Man 2099, and this one and 45 together are going for a decent little chunk of money. I got this for $1. Yeah, there's Amazing Spider-Man 29. If you find this in a little back issue box, pick it up, especially if it's for cheap. I don't honestly generally like Second and Charles, not because it's not an awesome store. It is really awesome, but their back issue boxes are always just picked through. Like people hit them up really bad. Like I went to look through Amazing Spider-Man and they had one Amazing Spider-Man issue. I mean one. It was ridiculous. But this is Wolverine number 8. Look at that. That is sexy, isn't it? You got Joe Fixit on the cover just chilling. And yeah. Look at that. Just found that in their back issue box. I think I paid like I don't remember what I paid for that. So I'm not gonna say. Ha ha! Look at that though. That is Deadpool vs. Thanos, the Second and Charles exclusive variant. Now the cover on that is hideous. All right, look at Thanos. He's hideous. I don't like that cover. Okay, I'm just being honest. Okay, but I'm happy to have it because it was a Second and Charles exclusive that I'm excited about. I don't even know if there's that many Second and Charles stores. I'm sure they're gonna make plenty of these. I mean, honestly, if there's someone that sees this and they want it, I would probably even let it go. If there's like, if you live somewhere that there's not a Second and Charles around you and you're like, oh, I can't get that shit, sell it to me. What's funny is this thing's already going for like 15, $20, and this thing is hideous. I don't think this thing looks near as nice as the other one. That's ugly, isn't it? Look at his face. That is ugly. And look at that. That's the coolest part. That's the coolest part of it right there. Second and Charles. Bam. That's actually like a side company. It's like Books a Million or something like that. They got some really cool variants too if you want to look up some cool stuff. Yeah, there it is. Deadpool versus Thanos #1. And that's the one they had. Isn't that stupid? That I would say that's one of the overlooked comics of Amazing Spider-Man. That is the first appearance of Silver Sable. Amazing Spider-Man 265. There's like a second print silver variant to this that's actually kind of cool to run across, but this is actually the first print. And yeah, I bought their whole Amazing Spider-Man collection. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I'm just kidding. This is something else that was kind of cool to run across. Okay, this is the Superman Man of Steel #18, and this is the third print. Okay, and I actually was looking up to see how much this was worth, and there's the second and the third print. Okay, and as you can see, they look a lot alike. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys something. Okay, the second print is blue right here, and it's filled in with white. Okay, the third print is more of a blue on blue. Okay, and that's not even real important to know, because there's another way to know which print you got, and what's the reason why I'm even going to talk about this. All the vets are going to know about this stuff, okay? But I went to look up how much this was on eBay. By the way, that's the first appearance of Doomsday. If for some reason you don't know that is the first appearance of Doomsday, the third print of it. There's 5 prints of it, and this is, it gets rare. It's one of the few books that, and I know I just kind of sprout out, but there's a lot to talk about with this book. There is 5 prints of this book, and it's one of the few books that the first print is not the rarest one or the one that you want. The first print is still awesome, but as this book gets further away from the first print, it actually gets rarer and better, the 5th print being the best one. Now, I went to look up how much this was on eBay, and I found different copies of it and people that were selling prints of it and saying like it was the first print. And I looked up Superman 75, and there were people that had different prints of that, and they were posting that it's the first print. And I don't think that it's necessarily because people are like trying to false advertise which print that they have. I think they actually don't know how to tell which print they have. And the way to actually tell, besides knowing all your colors and all that, is that right there. You see that sexy little Roman numeral? That's how you tell which print this is. So this would be the third print. That is the second print. I saw this copy online on eBay as the first print. And if I bought that and found out, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But, I mean, if it's on something else, you might really want the first print or something like that. And that is how you tell on this book that it's the first print or the second print or the third print is that sexy little Roman numeral. Also, though, on the 5th print, the rarest one of this one, it is the only one that right here, it says DC. It says DC something right there. It's the only one out of all the prints that says it there, and they all say it on there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the haul. Sorry for rambling and acting like I know something. I don't know shit. This is Bill Christensen. Give me that up finger, down finger. You can middle finger me. Just please finger me, okay? Bill Christensen. Deuces.